Pinstripe Valley, this is Brandon C. with another Yankees team report. Today we will be talking about Michael Pineda, lefty relievers, and the long relief spot on the Yankees roster. Let's start off with Pineda, who was placed on the 15-day DL yesterday with right shoulder tendonitis. Pineda and Jesus Montero were traded for each other, including Jose Campos and Hector Noesi, in the offseason. Noesi got the third spot in the Mariners rotation, and Montero already played in 2 games for the Mariners this season, who started their season in Tokyo against the Oakland Athletics. Montero seemed to be loved by Yankees fans more than Pineda has been loved so far by Yankees fans, but that's partially because Montero just crushed in the minors. He crushed when he came up in the majors, and Pineda hasn't exactly had the best Yankees career just yet. But you can't call the Mariners a winner of this trade yet. It just can't happen. Pineda hasn't had a chance to shine in Yankees uniform yet. The interesting thing will be when he comes back from the DL. Will he go to AAA and rehab there? Probably. But after that, is he going to come to the majors? Will Andy Pettitte get a spot in the majors? Or will Freddie Garcia go? Or will Phil Hughes go? Ivan Nova? There's 5 spots in the rotation, and right now, when Michael Pineda comes back, there will be 7 pitchers fighting for those 5 spots. I still think Freddie Garcia is destined for the bullpen or another team this season, but the Yankees will have a slight situation when Ivan Nova, Phil Hughes, Michael Pineda are all healthy, because CC Sabathia and Hiroki Kuroda have to have 2 spots. Freddie Garcia is slightly expendable, even though the Yankees love him, and Andy Pettitte is probably going to get a spot whether the fans like it or not. On to the long relievers. We have DJ Mitchell, Adam Warren, and David Phelps fighting for 1 spot as the long reliever. Originally thought to go to Freddie Garcia, but Garcia will likely be in the rotation, so one of those young starters will likely go into the bullpen as a long reliever until Michael Pineda comes back. So that leaves us with those 3. DJ Mitchell seems to be the favorite right now because he's the least prospect-type pitcher of the 3. Phelps and Warren seem to have futures as major league starters, while Mitchell seems to be on the brink of being a long reliever for his career, sort of like a Sergio Mitre, just better. And Mitchell isn't exactly the best option for the Yankees rotation if they need a spot starter. So Mitchell could go to the bullpen without much trouble, without ruining the status quo of the Yankees' plans for the young starters, and then Phelps and Warren would get some time in AAA, in a great AAA rotation, which will include Phelps, Warren, Banuelos, Betances, possibly Mitchell if he doesn't make it. If not, you could see Graham Stoneberger get a chance to go into AAA, but he'll probably start in AA. On to the last piece of news. Cesar Cabral is likely to start the season on the DL. His arm is in a splint right now. He's a fractured elbow. He has tons of injuries right now. He's just a mess of a lefty reliever. But Cabral, as a Rule 5 draftee, can stay with the Yankees. That's one thing I want to make sure you know. He can stay with the Yankees until further notice. He can stay with the Yankees for 90 days on the DL, and then after that he has to be returned to his former team, which is the Boston Red Sox. If the Yankees activate him off the DL, they must put him in the major leagues outside of rehab appearances. They must put him in the major leagues or return him to the Red Sox. So Clay Rapata is likely to get a spot on the Yankees roster as a lefty reliever due to Cabral's injury. But because Cabral is injured, it does not mean he has to be returned to the Red Sox. All it means is that he cannot be placed on the DL for more than 90 days and then not be returned to the Red Sox. So it looks like Rapata and likely DJ Mitchell will make the Yankees roster. Mitchell would be making the roster for the first time in his career, but you can't be too sure yet, as you never know with Warren and Phelps. Maybe the Yankees want to give them a shot in the major leagues, give them a quick taste of the major leagues, but we will see. And until next time, this is Brandon C., and make sure you give me some feedback in the comments. Subscribe to SBN Pinstripe Valley on YouTube. Make sure you comment on the site, comment on the YouTube page, and I'd just love to hear from you guys. And thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Brandon C., signing off.